Thank you very much. My time has expired. I now recognize the gentleman from Minnesota, our ranking member, Mr. Emmer, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you to the committee for your testimony and being here today. It's interesting, more than one of you this morning was critical in different respects to the promise that the innovation, new technologies provides. In fact, I think one of you even referred to the rhetoric that gets used about how this is going to benefit consumers and society. And I could focus on several, but in the short time, Ms. Tetro, I think that's the way you say it, I was particularly concerned by some provisions in your written testimony that you've submitted that criticize cryptocurrency. Although you only mention Libra, which is not in itself a cryptocurrency, I would hope that you've more fully explored these innovations, or if you haven't, that you will be, and the opportunities that they provide to both build a financial future for individuals, but also to empower individuals to control the value of their own assets separate from government control. Have you done any of that?
So we have looked at cryptocurrency, and I made remarks almost, 6 or 7 years ago that the original promise of cryptocurrency was returning power to consumers. And what in fact has happened in the intervening years is that what we've seen is an infrastructure that's built up that's largely acting as an intermediary, that consumers are not truly empowered to quote unquote be their own bank. And so and that these intermediaries are often under-regulated, under-supervised, that there aren't clear rules of the road. And so the promise of cryptocurrency in many ways has been lost. And so there are any number of needs, not the least of which is to fold them into payments law in a more rational way and to rationalize payments law overall.
All right, well, and as defined by you or someone else, what is rational? Seriously, it's your definition of what's rational, because there's a whole environment out there of brilliant, genius young people who are coming up with new ways to transfer value every single day, and I worry that we're gonna crush that entrepreneurial spirit and that advancement. Obviously, you and I, we've heard of Bitcoin, we've heard of Ethereum. You familiar with XRP and the efforts of Ripple?
With the distributed ledger technology for their payments?
Yep.
Yes.
And you're familiar with EOS?
No.
What about privacy coins like Monero or Zcash?
So I had a footnote that if I understood the aim of this hearing, that it was that I was not going to approach the privacy concerns. There are any number of different privacy technologies around cryptocurrencies. Some are concerning, some are very promising, and that it really is very item specific. So I don't have a lot to say on that, only that you're right, there is definitely, I mean, I agree with you that there is definitely some interesting things going on there.
I mean, how about 0x or Algorand? What about Stellar, which is facilitating cross-border transfers? Are you familiar with that one?
No.
So, I mean, I could keep going through these, but it's amazing things that are happening out there, and it concerns me when we're talking about mobile payment systems, and we draw in any one of you cryptocurrency or these new innovations, which and suggest that it's a negative, because by the way, major companies like IBM are doing work on this too. The Plastic Bank is a pilot program that has proven to be successful in Haiti, where a digital asset is provided in return for cleaning up plastic waste. I mean, they're amazing things. Are you familiar with M-Pesa?
Yes.
All right. I mean, we should talk, because somebody used the term rhetoric. M stands for mobile. Pesa is Swahili for money. This is a mobile phone-based money transfer, financing, and microfinancing service launched in 2007 by Vodafone, the largest mobile network operator in Kenya and Tanzania. By 2012, it had 17 million accounts. This service has been credited with giving millions of people access to the formal financial system and for reducing crime in otherwise largely based cash-based society. Again, I think we have to take a deeper look at this and learn more about these innovations. It's not black and white. And the real interesting developments come when you start to get into the details and differences in the technology. So I'd appreciate it as we talk about mobile payments and move forward, if we could be more inclusive about the technologies instead of fearing something that we don't know enough about. Thank you.